Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PS5 and Rigby82, and this is hopefully getting towards the end of our time here in Nimsa. I have a few missions to get through, which hopefully we'll be leaving here soon. But I'll also cover some more of our side quests as well. But let's go pick up the main quest. Before I do that, let's make sure everyone knows that I am now streaming. Because integration is a pain in the ass, isn't it, Sony? Bear with me. We're going to pick up without thinking. Hopefully we'll get some of these side quests out of the way as well. Clear our way out. Clear everything up. And a nice bow. And you get to hear some of my terrible pronunciation characters. Okay. Make sure everything is working. Right, you can actually hear me. Okay, I can hear myself. That's good. Right, let's rock and roll. Part numero 5. So in the last one we found out about pirates are in the area, which isn't good. So let's speak to Enterbrum. Where in the 7 hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late for the ship. Not in 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named Felisman, recently left Candle Keep Quarry to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Vincent and Moats, but has not returned. I have sent several missives to Halda Baroda, but his reply is always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he is scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is in telling the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candle Keep Quarry in my stead and inform Halda Baroda that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see that he's transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for an eternity. I'd like to speak to Wei Fufu. Oh, woe is me, I have gone and misplaced 4 of my packed lunches. Whatever am I to do? I can hear Anthony's belly grumble all the way from over there. I certainly have made enough for everyone. So it must be that I either dropped a few or gave out some to the wrong fellows. Oh, did you hear that? It was Appleton's belly again. Did you not look so pleased, does he? I must stay in my car, but if you would search the dry docks to see if you cannot find these lunches, I would be eternally grateful. I might even whip up together something special for you. Did you see that? It's giving me an evil eye. If those lunches don't turn up soon, I'm afraid he'll come over here and eat me. Wofu's needing one of her lunches back yesterday. And here I was beginning to think the lass had eyes for me. Not that she's my type, mind you. I like women a few hands taller and a few paunches heavier, and a few size bluer, if you catch my drift. Wouldn't have minded the extra meal though. Man can work quite a craving when he's pounding, stretching, shaping sheets of iron all day. So don't tell me you come to collect my lunch. I can see it in them accusing eyes of yours. Sure, I knew well none of these lunches were meant for me, what with today being my day off and all. I never even thought little wild Fufu would miss just one. I gave back the lunch, which you promised me not to mention it if it was I who took it. I wouldn't want the lass to think that I was trying to swindle her, although that's the sort of thing I was trying to do. But doesn't have to know that now, does she? Carry on. Right then, carry on. What a dick. So, tell her I didn't actually mean to nick it, but I actually did mean to nick it. But you know what I mean? Don't tell her that I meant to nick it. Here we are, away Fufu. We have your lunches for you. You're not going to get eaten. Please tell me you found the lunches. I swear Antebrim is shifting several paces ever closely since you departed. 1, 2, 3, 4. You did it. You found all the missing lunches. Now perhaps I can rest in peace knowing that Antebrim won't be indulging his cannibalistic fantasies. At least for today. Oh, yeah, these are just going to end up being... Where is that one anyway? Where is it sending me? Put down there. Let's clear out the keys. Let's clear out this place. I know I spent most of the last stream just doing... doing side quests, but let's clear out the area. When it comes to riveting, you can search the realm. You search the realm over. You won't find none better than Hetzkel. 10 score rivets a bell, and I drive twice if I'm not in the cups. Key to driving rivets proper like is how hot ye get the buckers. The hotter the rivet, the stronger the bonds you'll make the steel plate. Problem being, I was to heat the rivets in the forge, but they cold in the dead whore's crotch. Dead as a dead whore's crotch. By the time I hold them back to the victory. How would you know that? 'Tis why I was using white hot cores of lightning sprites, but as you can see, me running so tad low. If it ain't much trouble, would you be so kind to fetch me some? You look like you could take a whole pack of sprites with one hand tied behind your arse. Right, so he wants me to kill lightning sprites. Not too difficult. Let's on our way to down to the key. Usually, legally. I'm looking for a strapping young adventurer, good with her numbers, to help me tally the remaining supply of pranks and logs. I suppose you'll have to do. Now that the work on the victory is nearing completion, I need one final count of the lumber we have, so I can determine if we need more. I already have Araza, Mariz and Remo Flaminio starting on the tally, so speak with them to see what they found. Then bring me back the exact number of quarter-deck logs, 4 castle planks remaining on the site. Understood? Yay, maths! Right, Right, how many you got, mate? 200 oak Berlin planks, not one more, not one less. I counted them twice and I counted them thrice more. Yeah, just for good measure. We may be in trouble though. If the shipwrights need more than that, what we need. Fires of the calamity claimed most of the trees in old Oakwood, and what that remain, ye ask, why we chopped them down with the rest and helped build the victory. 200. Just finished counting old cedar masts, and the yard master ain't going to like it what I tell him. What? You tell him from me, you will be my guest then, lass. The victory's been as big as she is, his outfit, with 3 full-size masts and 2 small masts. Each masts will have their own set of 4 to 5 spars and cross masts from the sails to hang. One need not be scholarly in a medium gate to know the whole hell's worth of lumber. So it's just the old word 4, not 400, not 4 score, not even 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll take that to the yard master. But don't say I didn't warn you. I trust you had your fingers to help you count through the turning. So tell me now, what did you find? Those are grim numbers indeed. The calamity must be just fading memory, but it seems like we're far from truly healing. As the salt-blooded Limsonosian, it pains me to say it, but we might have to turn them tree folk to the tree folk of Gridania to finish the victory on time. So there's one up here. Near the right. Miradoa. What say ye? Another initiate, huh? Initiate, yeah. You say. Getting lots of initiates these days, lots of initiates. What does he say it was? No, I reckon initiates here looking for work. If work you seek any, well, you need not fret. I just happen to have the task need tending. A dear friend of mine rushed in something of such as hold up in the lighthouse on this side of the cut on the grip. Used to be that I visited the lad with the Senate to see how he was faring, but my legs just aren't the same since the grout gone and grabbed hold of him. I'd be grateful if you could check up on the count of keep me in his stead. Oh, and don't be forgetting to take along 4 curved jackal fangs. Tell him that To tell them from Mendona, he'll understand. Right. Now let's leave Mulberry Dry Dock. Right, so we need to get some fangs. Some fangs and is it lightning course? Okay. Okay, get our carbuncle out. We'll start murdering. One more lightning sprite over there. And we go. Let's go and speak to Rosnef. Here we are at the... Oh, well, I got two lighthouses. It seems a bit... Wait, is that the one I think it is up there? Oh yeah, I know what that one is. We'll be there soon at some point. Can't get the right loan. Okay. You can get quite lonesome up here all alone, with naught but the wind's chills to keep a man company. Some days I crave jackal fangs to help clear me, hear my voices. The voices calling me back to the great blue. What's this? Mimodona sent you, did he? Well, tell that old man he needn't waste his few last sons in this realm worrying about poor old Wasnef. I'll carry on as I always have, in service of sailors till the day I die. Whilst the craving, what I call cravings help keeps me clear and in good old company with these solitude. Truth is, each turn of the old sun I creep ever closer to the blink of old madness. All day and all night I dream of if someone who might rescue me from this prison, someone boiled in hell with skin of the colour of the sea and the eyes that suck you into the maelstrom. Someone like Gifmoth. I've been enchanted by sweet magic since I saw a young lass from Mulberry Docks on patrol in the God's grip. She smiled at me, but I was too out the inside of fear that I had to meet her gaze. And now, since her promotion to head watch, she can't be bothered to make the climb. I would tell her how I feel, but my duty to the sailors wait. Might be you could tell her for me. It'll be worth your while. You can take a nice Linosian Lilybell. I think she'll like that. I reckon she'll like that. Ain't met a woman who doesn't like flowers. Right. We'll sort that out. Let's go to the quarry. These won't attack us. Provoke them. So here we are. Candlekeep Quarry. Going key. Mission there. Remote and down. Tailback Island? He can't do that, can he? I swear on my poor Nana's grave, Navigator rest her soul, and I know naught of this Frismond, nor his precious supplies. Hell's here at the quay, we have enough trouble past a few suns with the sinking of the Limousin cargo ship off the Salt Strait. I haven't time to have take a proper piss, let alone note every skag that wanders off the grip. Now, the way I see it, if you have the time to be standing here questioning my character, then I certainly have time to get the arse of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for the survivors of the wreck. Who knows, you may just run across this Frismond everyone seems so eager to find. Here's hoping the navigator hasn't found him first. Excuse me, adventurer. Might I have a moment of your time? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Azuman, Field Assessor of Melvian Gate. My work with the Custom House includes an investigation of claims made regarding the unlawful import of restricted items from foreign shores. Recently, we have been a number of petitions made of the residents of Candlekeep Quay Key. It's key. I'm pretty sure that's key or quarry. It can't be quarry. Key. Has to be a key. Concerning the species not native to Villebrand. If this species is indeed alien to the island, it must be located and destroyed immediately before it is allowed to reproduce and possibly disturb the natural balance here among the area's fauna. I would ask that you take this lump of fetid dodo flesh and place it upon one of the mounds of soil thought to be the nest of the invasive species. The odor should draw forth whatever creature lurks beneath, leaving them easy targets. Okay. There we got a picture down here, which is out. Yeah. And all those up there. So they're clearly the main story quest. There is Filismond. Hi, I'm Filismond. You say the foreman's wondering on me whereabouts. I thought he might be. But you must know I cannot show me face at the dry dock until I've righted the terrible wrong I caused. 2 nights past I made a trip from the dry docks to Candle Keep Quarry. It's Quarry. Just as the foreman asked, the seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wearying her and bringing her too close to the cliff. So I paid a few coins to a fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway twixt shore and ship, the swells had risen up near the 10 yards, and it wasn't long before the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to steady the boat, the nature grip was too tight, and we were flung headlong into the Limousin galley. When I woke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strewn across a short strand. I was making the effort to salvage it, but the sounds had called in with quorum, and I ain't a one with a sword, and yet now why you cannot return to the dry docks. So, these little buggers have come and stolen the stuff, so we need to take it back. This guy's so fun. Where is he? Oh, we don't want to go near that. That night I was tossed into the sea like some dull rags, and it weren't long before the world around me faded to black and I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigators wouldn't see me to the gates of the 7 hells, and I woke up and found myself washed ashore. And here I've been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage my master's cargo. the missing parts. I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop at the key to see it and what I might pay me respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for a coin. Could you tell Atterborough that I'll be back at the dry docks by daybreak? Many thanks, adventurer. I won't forget this kindness. You're damn right, Skippy. Right. I mean, I'm recovering from a cold. I apologise for coughing in your ears. Right. Suspicious mountain. Barbarian, man. Barbarian. Yeah, they're definitely not native. Oh, shit. Everything in the north. So. There will be other quests in other areas, but I'll do them as and when. Right. Did your job for you. Bavarian mites. Mike collected eggs from cargo ships carried hauling from Razahan before, but always Indians in the Mosa. There's no records of ships travelling in or from tiny island nation making stops here at Camp Quarry. Key. I'm going to call it Key. Damn it. I'm going to stay at Key. Nor would they ever need to. Unless the mites did not come from a ship that laid anchor here, but from a different vessel. One of the more heinous motives. I believe that this may require further investigation. Thank you again for your assistance. Perhaps I may require your services in the future. Up the hill, carrots and flowers. Right, we've got to grab some Norsean lilies. Right. Lots of shit to deliver here in the that way. Get that right, jackal. I'm gonna know the jackal. You don't have to fight everything. He won't follow me in here anyway. Good. Interesting. I guess the guards on this. The guards here. I don't act like guards in Star Wars: The Old Republic, because in Star Wars: The Old Republic, anything that wasn't an enemy that went anywhere near the cities or towns or whatever, so you attack them. If the guards can't be bothered to do their job, but they are pirates, so there you go. Right. Gift Mopper, the guard captain. Gift for me from the candle keeper Ocean's torch. But I don't recall ever meeting anyone. Ah, the Nautican Lilybell. Yes, it's coming back to me now. Rosnef. I believe his name was. I remember specifically commenting on how I despise my patrols through the God's Grip in that area. It's full of the Nautican Lilybells and terrible weeds that send me into sneezing fits. While I am flattered, I'm afraid I cannot return the jester as head of the watch at Morridara docks. It's my responsibility to see peace is kept in them until the victory's christening. I simply haven't the time to pay would-be suitors any mind that, no matter how desperate they may be. Though perhaps, once the ship is complete, I could consider a climb up to the vicinity. Perhaps. Oh man, he just sent you some flowers, and the least you could do is. Where do you call from? I don't recall seeing you that name, Ninshit. Mino Akia. I once knew a lass named Mino back when I served at the Cloud Dancer. She was a buxom young lass with eyes as big as big old pumpkins. You ain't her, though. Nose ain't quite right. And who are you? Again? You got something to tell me, has you? Rosnef. What's that mumbling milksop whining about this time? No, let me guess, he's lonely about a pair of warm women in his arms and another on his lap. He'll be fine as rain. 'Tis what I do to forget me fret women ways. Not old Momodona needs much help from forgetting, mind you. Might be that I'll send him up some saucy strumpets that's coming with Eve. Sorry, you forgot who I was. I guess I'm not that famous yet. Alright. Just going to speak to his kill. 3 calls and I've done all the day's work and back to the outhouse where I belong. Leviathan's Eye, you've done gone and fetched me a blinking course. Atterbrim will be pleased to see that, he will. It was the foreman who came up with the idea of using the course to heat the rivets. A clever one, that man, sharper than the fang of the fishback's beak. Probably why he made chief so quick like. Right. Brim. That's good news for you. I'm relieved to hear that both Philisman and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish of him to believe that I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here adjacent to dry docks were as calm as a sunburning child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ships encountered off Candleship Key was less natural sort. The sort that the Shinnigan having known to conjure. Right, we now have a shield whiff cast. Which I shall move on to this screen. That basically now means that we can now use our revive. conjures with these, with the revive there. Basically means we can use that and revive people for free. Well, not for free, but pretty quickly. Anyway, we towards the room. Do angry pirates dream? Mino, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you've repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Nitquick and Vermels. I still do not like you, but that doesn't mean I do not trust you. Well, go fuck yourself then, you giant Griffian prick. Griffin, for head of the watch here and the Right Docks police that the pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavoury individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all the nymphs and emotions endured during and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so that they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. You can stick the Victory up your arse then. Don't like me? What's not to fucking like? Now we've already met her because we're giving her some lilies. Doubt she can remember us though. Ah yes, I had a feeling you'd be one of Until since you were the first arrived in Mulberry Docks. I've had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I have a point of keeping an eye on all those new in the area. It's simply protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen, that and I thought, and that the former seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't usually trust his own mother. Very well, then. I assume that Antibum informed you that the task would be to entail. The pirates, we believe, are conspiring to raid the docks, were last seen making camp in an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men posing as a lost adventurer and see if you cannot somewhat learn their intentions. Single station near the gate will provide you with detailed location of the camp. He has to be Mitoke. The name of that. Yeah, Mitoke. Catboy. Mino, I knew it. No more sardines for old Chicago. Symphonapano tonight. I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Well, I had a little wager going with some of the guards who were Antipum recommending the next job. My money was on you. The job, yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you'll eventually come across a barren cave with a large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Follow the 12, so it's a holy place dedicated to the Mino the Spinner. I'll be surprised if the pirates camp there are aware of that. Graphical update definitely made this area more pretty. Not as nice as oh yeah, they are. That's the mark of the 12. That's Neminia. We'll find about her very later. Here we go. Disreputable pirate. I'm giving you the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing ass back to whatever rock you crawled out from under. You see, this is your type roaming in the hills that was were yours, as if they were yours to roam. It's getting to be a man's canning mug old rum without some shite breathing outlander running up and asking which way is the local 11, mate. 7 hells if I know. Well, bloody pirate gods, damn it. Balls. Once I've had me boys back, I'll be putting this godforsaken piss hole of an island behind me. Ain't no one I'll remember as I was ever here. Come on, Scrags. We knives are sharp. Okay. And I'm going to be lazy and spend 100. Get back there. So the trespassers were indeed pirates and they indeed planning something. But what's this talk about getting me boy back? Might be their target never was the victory. Something's not right and I won't sit and I'll idly while waiting for those pirates to make their first move. Sure, do increase patrols immediately. Thank you for your help, Mino. It appears that we were wise to put our trust in you. I am concerned, Mino. It appears that the pirates have had you investigate are on the move. They creep up close to the dry dock, so I assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything Nymphs of the Mosa strives to be, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger on our hull. While we must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Mino, are just the woman to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts first hand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Oswith at the front gate or Shinogo in the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any of all findings to the team. Well, Mizzly's the closest. Let's go and talk to him. I mean, I can go and talk to the other guy, but let's go and talk to the guy who won the bet. How the adventurer, glad to have another hand on board to help shore up security. And God knows our reports would sit with Giftman's death gathering dusk if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of the Menji pirates lurking around the cliff near the Heart. I'll take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Find the shifty-eyed sailor. Here he is. Bah, spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. It's what's to happen is already happening. 1 XP in the dream! Oh. Do 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 do. Right, level sync. So you found one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could the knaves be planning? What's happened that's already happening? Captain, trouble in the shipyard. Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates, out of nowhere. Stuffed me good. Gods below, we're not prepared for this. The pirates, soldier, how many are there in the how many they number? Not sure, more than like a count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? There's no time to lose. Mino, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage those intruders. I will see that this man's wounds then follow up. Make haste now. Well, from my guess, they're going to blow the fucker up. The packing explosives, I haven't actually done this from this perspective. But from that, they're here to blow the ship up. Never reckoned I'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. Dah. What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. This will all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow up this old pile of driftwood into splinters. Called it. Why would you do such a thing? You have no idea how important this ship is, what it represents. And what makes it so sweeter. Whatever takes to knock some senses of the treacherous into me, treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel like that. What's under the Lemnian's wide green ocean make you take up these self-righteous shites? You're the only one with no bloody sense. You don't see it. The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. I was wondering why Adam never spoke of his father. Never would have thought. This ship's a symbol, right, of everything that went wrong with the world. And me to shatter into 100,000 pieces. Given it, Mino. Pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slope and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Only one I'm up, man. Fucking felon. That's what you are. Whew. Saved the victory. I must be getting old. Letting these green venturers get the best of me. Duh. This is one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made it, did you? Thanks, Mino. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things, but I best get to sorting out the docks. And my folks could use some sorting out as well. Even ever did my father have no way of turning my life upside down. Pray convey my thanks and apologies to give Mephifa. I think she understands. How fair you, Mino. I cannot bring in to thank you for your role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the burning hope of Williamson the Mercer from violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regime will require much more way of improvement if we are truly to keep the dry docks safe. Anthem apologises. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was the hardest on him. But in time, I believe he'll come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. And by the pirates will be defeated, will hand it over to the Earth Jackets. Rainer's men will be taken over the investigation. Before the Earth Jackets moved in, however, we recovered the most unusual object. Should you have some time to spare, I'll ask you another favour. Mino, in the light of your role in the recent events, there are a few others of whom I would entrust this task. Since we last spoke, the curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Amphion, the pirate behind the plot of the sabotage of victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything that may be proven which a proven enemy of Newton most deems worthy of encrypting, its ciphering, is likely to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In this case, I am told the Yellow Jackets want to turn the Belgian and Covenant connections. Thus, I ask you to deliver the missive which we interpreted as a drowning wrench into his hand, and none other. Do you understand? I think we're clear here, so let's go to Nips and the Motor. Where have we been going? Over now. Let's keep. Right. Here is Benderon. Ahoy there, Mino. I've been hearing all about your deeds in the dry docks. Antabrin laid out the entire tale for me. Poor sod was still reeling from the old man's part of the business. But at least he kept the victory from being sunk after she sailed. After that, I owe you me thanks. You already made the same for yourself here in Minster, lass. Folk know when they need something doing. You need something doing, and it might be. You want someone to read the message written funny letters for you. Give a moment of thought. I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger that can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Old Banderin. You know, you're like one of the old regulars now, Mino. You never let me down yet, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Giveman was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Back when I was the youngest and younger and nastier, I learned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn how to read orders, your prayers from the cold dead hands of his mates. And how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script is only too bloody familiar. Them jargon letters, lass. And I should know I've gutted more fishback messages than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan of the victory was all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they want to raise 8 kinds of all kinds of hell in Western Notia. Then it was the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack of the victory wasn't an act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a part of some canny bastard's grand plan. If I'm reading this right, the attack itself came too much early. I wager they panicked when they saw you was on the tool, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. And tattoo-faced bastards, they were saying, were paying for an old man. They were sent. They were there with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of the old crew was there, was they? Did they have something better to do, or what? Seven hells. I got it all backwards. That mess of the victory, that was meant to be a bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstroms, baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after the civilian target. It's a bit with the old raising hell in the Western Notia. That's where it be. Something tells me the swift purchase back to get into it, get it, and get it hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner in the Coral Tower and tell him that they're referring for a busy day. And give him an hand, and you can be damn sure you'll need one. Right, Coral Tower. Here, isn't it? We'll be worrying about the other classes and stuff at level 30 when we get Summoner. Summon's going to be our main job. Right to the end. Right, Coral Tower. There is Rainer. Captain, Lord Commander. Lord Commander of the these positions. Yes, I am Rainer, and you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Barrowdern. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes of a quiet afternoon are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? An assault on Swiftperch. Well, we've seen nothing to suggest that the Serpent Reavers are amassing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Barrowdern is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Barrowdern's assessment that an attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Shenanigans, sir. They mounted a large-scale assault on the South Tide Gate and threatened to overwhelm our defences within the day. The garrison requested immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator. Seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Shenanigans, which means that their ever chance this assault on the Tight Gate may yet prove to be another feint. A fact remains, however, we must be able to afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. I wish them to avow us naught Achaea. You must serve there in their absence. Make for Swiftperch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defence. Right. Swiftperch. And I said I was not going to do this, but I don't have other means of travelling, so I will do it this way. And there's a quest over here. Motherfucker. Right. Rishfloff. Commander Saint word that we'll be getting reinforcements. I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action. Now, I bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, I do know that what you're fighting here. You know what you're here fight. God's sake. Oh yeah, you were going to arrest me, didn't you? Prick. I now remember you. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swiftperch, will be built by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw at them. No, we're going to let some fishy fancy scum claim the honour of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards any bloody ill. You hear me? No, I really shouldn't have done this with a cold. Here they come. Here now, I thought all the Yellow Jacket worms were meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, eh, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Shenanigan brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning it back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk or your blood will strain Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow beddies, you can butcher at your will. Them dirty slugs can be crushed under the full might of the serpent breeders. Seems Smith Perch is a main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2 protect the town folk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. Rest of you, meet their charge with our stand. Let us bear the Commodore's word of our victory. No word at all. Long lives the Lamosa! Rah, I'll gut your yellow badges and dance on your gizzards. Bloody voice sync. Motherfucker. I had to keep the arsehole alive? No, I'm not going through that fucking cutscene again. So I'll have to kill all these lackeys. Me, man. Right, well that's a bit longer than it should have. Well fought. The reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there are more than them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. I am Wolfen, voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my foe to command, and I shall smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Hell yes, Tyler. And what can get no matter, all shall fall. No mortal should possess such strength. Power wanes before you no chance to protect. Oh, the wisdoms of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? Did he say? Then that it is as I feared. They are known as the bringers of chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is as they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon. You should know that if we were sharding, we have. Pardon. You would know if we Shardians have encountered Asians before. I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait. Do I begin to see? You are being blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lass? If I had known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad of six to keep you company. Well, at least we know we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. The Reavers were the ones spiriting folk out of the dead of night, and this bastard here was plodding all the streets. A trifle simplistic, but if not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought he would find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks for your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I wouldn't think of what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Yusho. Please give our regards to the Silence. And I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope to an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms as part of the most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap me will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this peculiar tale to its conclusion. Please send my greetings to Commodore Rainer. Right, level sync, blah blah blah, don't care, and quest battles again, don't care. Right, back to the Coral Tower. We do have a quest over here. Cats and dogs. I hate leaving quests undone, so let's go and do that, and then we'll go and speak with the, what's this? Leaves, is it? Leaves. Leaves I'm not really bothered about. Basically what leaves are, they're just a waste of effort. Not really worth the time to speak with. Skip build. Field seeks an aid of an able-bodied adventurer. You look like an adventurer who gets around. Mayhap you notice the curls and jackals at each other's throats of late. I've never seen anything quite like it, and bloodshed only worsens by the day. This continues, I dare say we'll have these groups to wipe out before long. Now it bears mention the species of coral isn't native to Vilbrin, but by rights they shouldn't even be here. Nay, I believe they were smuggled. I know of a merchant who made his hand in the dealings. Her name is Rokani, and after some probing, I come to believe she's somehow involved with pushing her myself, but she's likely to be at the first sight of the yellow. First sight of yellow, that's where you come in. I need you to speak to her and learn all you can. Take a look around, she's bound to be nearby. I know this mission. There is Rokani. What's this? They sent you to do their dirty work? Well, you can never take me alive. Never! Please don't hurt me. I done nothing wrong. I smuggled in the curse for breeding like they asked. But that's it. Ain't sending the jackals into the frenzy, I swear. The Yellow Jacket sent you, and there were no pirates. Why the hell didn't you say so earlier? Well, you caught me. I'm behind in coals now, Paul. But good for nothing pirates made me breed jackals for them too. With the right training, they'll do nasty watchdogs and the like, but the pirates wanted more, and that's why they asked for the cause. They did. I smuggled them in, and the pirates took before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, and the buggers let them escape. Now let's have jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the coals and mess, and they clean the mess. I'm a victim as well, you know. They pay good coin for the animals, but now that they're got folk chasing after me, wanting to cover their throat. I'm sure you hurry to tell those Yellow Jackets I ain't to blame. You hear? And you're back. Get over Taki's dealings. She goes to be the victim as well. Well, it also agreed to brought curls to Linda Brain. And she's surely mistaken to think the jacket to turn a blind eye. Mark my words, you'll be held accountable. At any rate, we don't know why the coils and jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds. Pirates might be kept careful not to have any clues, but we managed to capture the assailants. They'll be questioned as we speak, and it won't be long before we track them down. Track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend, the Yellow Jackets will see to them brought to justice. In the meantime, in a matter of attacking the beasts, running them up in the fields, I shudder to think what might happen if the jackals and coyotes continue their fighting much longer. I have a plan, but your assistance is essential in the success. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Not reading that anymore, don't care. Right, the Yellow Jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals, so fine, I'll come from you. All the jackals are long gone, but there's a wolf pup off looking after them not very far from here. Jackals are easy to come by now, but wolves, you can well sure the folk will pay good money for them. With the Yellow Jackets being around my neck, though, I haven't had time to care for it. The poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I'll tell you where I hid him and I want to take him. Moving breast now, what all the cars are running around. Yeah. That's the wolf pup. You kitty cat. Mew mew. Mew mew. We're getting 2 minions basically from this. We're getting a Kua kitten and a puppy. Who could say no to a puppy? Then we should be finishing up our first area, and then we'll be able to go and do more, and we'll be moving on to other areas. Grr. Here we go. Yep. He wants to be soothed. Sniff, sniff. Now, we are going to be going to 2 different city-states, which is Gridania and Aldar, when we finally get out of here. I'm probably going to do all the side quests in those areas clear them out as needs be, because they are starting areas for other classes. So you're not supposed to do the side quests there, but I hate having markers on the map. Like these lead quests, I'll probably come and clear them. I need to have a catch up with it anyway, to speak to this idiot. I heard of the Rataki that she's looking for a staff pup in the quarter stage. Did you have any much luck? Ah, so this is the pup Rataki. Rataki had been hiding. Well done. She was here not long ago, as a matter of fact. It seems she's willing to cooperate with the authorities and help set things right. But that's not all, friend. While you were searching for this pup, a group of pirates related to the investigation will be taken into custody. We couldn't have done it without your help. And the ringleader has yet to be found, but perhaps now our port can enjoy a moment's respite. And what remains is what to do with this pup. Seems to have taken a liking to you. And perhaps it would be best if you looked after him. There's simply no room for him in the headquarters, and letting him wander about on his own is out of question. I realise how sudden this is, but please give him a good home. Welcome back, adventurer. How did you fare against coercion in Skull Valley? I see, so this baby cures all that remains. It's truly a shame it came to this. Most of the jackals died fighting against the coercion, but it would seem you slew the pirates' last litter, and while I have saving this one, at least it can take solace in knowing that the bloodshed has ended. There's all good news there. I received word not long ago that a group of pirates related to the investigation have been taken into custody. They rescued the carnage from the scruple without a scruple. The true animals in this case were replaced by bards. With any luck, their leader remaining the members will join us. Right. Whoop. Idolizes one guy's by man Belsar for obvious reasons. Wherever he is. Right. To the coal tower. Rapunzel. Treasure Mills Guild, that's easy. Right. Speak with Commodore Rayner. So he's Commodore. Hiya. Ikea. Eagerly I have waited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You've shown yourself to be possessed with a sure arm and a strong spirit and sound judgment. Would that Limson the Master be more of your like? I have little doubt you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. But it is but a matter of time. Clearly, Braden's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt he'll imagine you're capable of such feats. Might you favour me your own account of today's events? Such victories bear retelling. This Choda has been working with us for quite some time, you see. And she's only too willing to assist the Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limson once again. Needless to say, after your part in fortune in attempting to sabotage the victory in the small matter of your deeds in Swiftperch, you are to be proving yourself a valued friend of the Falakask Admiral. May I present to you Admiral Brosser Swin.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisfin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward, after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Badaron and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Wow. The Admiral herself. Right. To talk to the guy, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Really going. Nearly 2 hours. So I think, because this, I believe, is going to lead to basically us leaving Limsa. It's going to be a long chain of cutscenes as well. If I remember correctly. Just double checking with the quest log. Yeah. It's going to lead to a lot of lots of quests. So I'm going to leave that there, and we'll be leaving Limsa in the next part. Until then, I am the Big B82. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and appreciating thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 6 when we travel to the other city-states in Eorzea and see what's going on. Until then, ciao for now.